Well, last season, Mike Hastings' first season as head coach of the Wisconsin Badgers, they won 26 games, a 13-win improvement from a year ago. Those 26 wins, the most by a Badger squad since the 2010 Frozen Four year. Wisconsin also went nip and tuck with Michigan State down the stretch for the Big Ten regular season championship and advanced to the NCAA tournament for just the second time in 9 years. With a new season about to begin, what's next? We do know that the Badgers will be playing on a smaller ice sheet here at the Kohl Center in Madison. An NHL-sized 200 by 85 sheet should make this game even more exciting. And we'll hear from head coach Mike Hastings coming up next on the Badger Hockey Digest.
The Badger Hockey Digest is presented by UW Health.
This is a hallway. Doesn't evoke much feeling. But to those facing cancer or a complex condition, it feels like relief. Because all the doctors, treatments, and technology you've been fighting to find, they're all right here, under one roof, connected by hallways instead of highways. East Park Medical Center, coming soon. UW Health, remarkable.
COVID-19 cases are on the rise, and peak flu season is almost here. Save time and get the updated COVID-19 vaccine and your flu shot at the same time at Hy-Vee. Schedule your updated COVID-19 vaccine and flu shot online today, or just stop by any Hy-Vee pharmacy whenever it's convenient for you. No appointment necessary. Plus, when you get your flu shot at Hy-Vee, earn a 20-cent fuel saver. Your Hy-Vee pharmacy is here to help you and your family stay healthy.
Well, Mike, it was quite a season a year ago, your first season as head coach, and I've also come to learn you're not a man that rests on his laurels. So you've got a lot of pushing to do because you want this just to continue year in and year out, don't you?
Yeah, we've got a lot of work to do. It was great to get out and get to Omaha and play an exhibition game and learn a little bit about ourselves, but now it's for real. Stats count. So we're looking forward to it. The guys have done a good job at managing up until this point their effort, their attitude, and they're excited about getting an opportunity to play at the Kohl Center again.
Yeah, as Mike mentioned, Wisconsin, an exhibition game last Saturday at Omaha, won 3-2 in overtime. You'll recall the Badgers had 9 comeback wins a year ago and came from behind this past Saturday. What did you learn about your club?
I liked how we defended. Obviously, we didn't give up a lot in the first and the third. I liked how we rebounded in the third period, going out, being down by 2, being on the road, finding a way to get it tied, and then finding a way to win it in overtime. Hopefully we don't have to experience the first part of being behind as we were, but I do like the way that we managed it and how we overcame it.
New set of captains this season, Owen Lindmark, Daniel Lodge, and Anthony Kerr. What do you like about that trio?
Stability. You know, they're guys that put others first, their selflessness, whether it's in the weight room, whether it's the guys taking care of the newbies, the guys that haven't been around and understand what it is to be on a college campus. But then also guys that can draw from experience because those guys have been there and done that before. And I think the collective group, not just those 3, but some other guys, the Tassies, the Fitzgeralds, Paul Otachuk, Dexheimer, guys that have been around a little bit, are going to be guys that we're going to lean on, not just those 3, but the overall group. So I like what we have inside that locker room, and now we've just got to go execute.
Yeah, you can tell that Owen Lindmark is proud to wear the C on his Wisconsin sweater. Let's take a couple of minutes with the Badgers' new team captain. I know you and I have spoken about this. I know your parents, Monica and Steve, are thrilled for you having a C on your sweater. This is pretty special to you, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, it's a great honor to be selected by my teammates, and just reflecting back on the past captains that I've played under, and just to follow in their footsteps is really cool. But I think it's just a big credit to my parents and how I was raised as a kid, and how they shaped me to be the man I am today.
Yeah, so as a captain, how would you explain your responsibilities? How would you explain how you try to communicate with your teammates?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it is alongside Anthony Kerr and Daniel Latch. We're leading the boat, as I'm going to call it, and we're guiding the boat in the direction that, we want to go as a team and have successes. And, there's going to be times when stuff's trying to get into our boat. negative things, and we're gonna have to, keep those things out and make sure the team's just sticking together no matter what we're going through. And then also just kind of being the middle person between the coaching staff and the players. Like the coaching staff really, they've told us that this is our team, and we're gonna drive the direction of where this team wants to go. And they're hoping that a time comes when they're only drawing up the X's and O's and kind of take a hands-off approach. So there's a big responsibility, and it's definitely going to be a challenge, but it's one that the three of us are all very excited for. And we've got a great friendship, the three of us. So I think we'll do a good job.
You've dealt with injuries quite a bit throughout your career too. It's good to see you healthy to start this season too.
Yeah, and that's been my big emphasis all summer, is just making sure I can play a full season this year. Didn't have any problems with it my first few years, where I was pretty close to a full season. But so this off season, I really spent a lot of extra time with Tom Inkrot, our strength coach. We had a month or two off, and I was spending most of the weeks here training with him, and then I'd go home on the weekends and hang out with my parents and family. So that's just my big emphasis, my personal goal for this year.
At Gruber Law Offices, we take great pride in helping those who have trusted us after a serious accident. Our team has the knowledge, resources, and experience to get you the results you deserve. Don't wait to get the help you need. Make the right call. Call Gruber Law Offices today, proud partner of Wisconsin Athletics. One call, that's all.
Clear your path to a great career today. Climb to reach your career potential with no loans and no debt, so you can earn while you learn. A Wisconsin Operating Engineer's Apprenticeship is your opportunity to work outdoors and get heavy equipment experience. Partner with your employer for serious pay, great health and pension benefits. Acquire real-world experience while building Wisconsin together. To start your career journey, visit join139.com today.
A little while ago, Mike mentioned the newbies. There are 12 new players on this year's roster. A couple of freshmen, one freshman in particular to keep an eye on, number 6, Logan Hensler, a projected first-round pick in the NHL draft next year. He'll be 18 years old next week. He is a fun, big, right-handed defenseman that I think fans here are going to enjoy.
Yeah, they're hard to find when you talk about NHL teams building around a particular spot. I think the first one's going to be goaltending, but then after that, if they can find a talented right-handed defenseman that's in their wheelhouse, they're going to try and get him because they're a bit of a unicorn.
Yeah, you mentioned goaltending too. Kyle McClellan, the best in college hockey last year, is the Richter Award winner. He elected to turn pro this past season. The Badgers brought in freshman Anton Castro, returned sophomore William Grama, and you have a transfer from RIT, Tommy Scarfoni, who looks a little bit like Kyle McClellan out there.
Yeah, you know what? I thought the guy showed himself well in Omaha. I thought Tommy goes out and he gets the start. He's been around a little bit, had some college experience, quite a bit of it at RIT, won a championship, got them to the NCAA tournament, so he's been there before, and I thought he acted that way. Really good job at rebound control and didn't give one up in the first period. Then in the second period, we put Grame on a little bit of an island. He had a little too much activity, but I thought stopped a few that he shouldn't, and then Castro came in and really was... It didn't bother him. He came out and had to kill a penalty right away. His first puck touch was great, and that group provided us with an opportunity to win a hockey game, and they did their job. So I'm excited about it. We need that to continue if we're going to be successful.
Yeah, and I know you're excited about the Kohl Center. The ice sheet has been shrunk to NHL size, 200 by 85. Every team in the Big Ten has this ice sheet. This is something that you've been pushing for. Mike Eaves and Tony Granato the same. This gets these young men ready for the next level if that's their want, right?
Yeah, it is. I think from a development standpoint, it's a home run. The one thing I'm excited about is to hear what the fans think, because smaller areas, our sport isn't a contact game, it's a collision game. And so this just gets thing a little bit tighter here in our own building, and I know our guys have enjoyed it, our coaching staff has, and now I look forward to the fans enjoying it.
Yeah, a few more seating arrangements too, as you can tell behind me as well. Looking forward to it. Wisconsin opens the season this weekend. Mike, best of luck all year long.
Thanks a lot.
You're welcome. Lindenwood's in town. Friday night face-off at 7. Saturday at 6 o'clock. Both games on the Badger Sports Network and the Varsity Network app. It's also streamed on Big Ten Plus. For Jay Williams and Mike Hastings, I'm Brian Posick. Thanks for watching the Badger Hockey Digest.
This has been a presentation from Learfield,